microphone's open.
Well, thank you very much, Wayne, and very welcome to everybody on the call this evening. It's lovely to see so many people here and so many new people as well. And I just want to say a special welcome to the new people. My name is Brett Pretorius. I'm from the southern tip of Africa here in Cape Town, a very windy Cape Town at the moment. So we're going to kick off and be prepared to be excited this evening. I'm going to introduce you now to somebody very special, somebody that is so passionate about what we're talking about here. And the reason that he and I get along so well together is because we have got a common purpose, a common mission, a common passion, actually, to help other people to succeed in what we are busy doing, okay? And Wayne is absolutely fanatical about that. So I'm going to introduce Wayne Brewis to you. He's from the East Rand in Johannesburg. I've known him a little while now. We actually met online through this business. And it's just been, it is such an amazing ride. Wayne is as I said, a very, very passionate person. He knows his stuff. He knows what makes people tick. He's been in similar businesses before, but became a little disillusioned when the people that he was bringing into the business weren't being as successful as he himself was and knew that they could be. And I'm going to let him tell that story as to why he's planted his flag here. And that's why we're working so well together. Wayne is extremely successful now, and simply because he loves helping people. So without further ado, very welcome again to everybody, and a very big welcome to Wayne Brewis from the East Rand, our host this evening for our special information session. Thanks, Wayne. Good evening, and take it away.
Evening, Brett, and thanks so much for the warm introduction. Really appreciate it. Thank you for hosting and welcoming everybody to the call. And from my side, good evening to everybody, especially if this is like your very first time that you're viewing this information. I remember, like Brett said, when this opportunity was shared with me, I got excited later on, not initially. And the reason for that was one of my best friends of 20 years, he phoned me up and tried to share this with me over the telephone, and I did not understand a thing of what he was trying to share with me, and I thought he was actually trying to get me into the business of buying and selling again, and I wasn't interested. But like Brett said, if you're on this call, you're in for a treat, because when I finally listened to my friend and attended one of these information sessions, everything fell into place. And although I didn't understand everything that was shared, especially about the compensation plan, I understood two things. Number one, I did not have to buy and sell any products over here. And number two, I could build a residual income, and so could my people, without anybody having to put pressure on their shoulders that they had to meet certain volumes and quotas and all the rest of it. And I really liked that idea. And as I said, the rest is history. We got involved and we got started. And the biggest regret is that we didn't get started 3 weeks earlier than we did. So, folks, I'm not a professional speaker. Brett's not a professional speaker. We are ordinary people like everybody else. And this opportunity is designed for the masses. It's designed for you and I that are looking to just generate that extra bit of income for ourselves, for our families. Maybe it's to supplement retirement. Maybe it's to make a career change. Maybe it's to set your children up. Maybe it's to save the house or the car from being repossessed. Who knows? Whatever your reason is, that's what we've got over here. So I'm going to share this opportunity with you. I'm going to do it in two parts. I want to give you the value proposition of what this company and the subscription offers you. And secondly, how, if you are interested, like myself and Brett and a couple of other people on the call, you are interested in generating another stream of income, we'll cover that in the second part. And please, don't feel like you have to understand everything. This is about you grasping the concept, seeing the simplicity of it, and knowing that you're not on your own, that there's a support structure and team here in place to assist you. So let me share my screen with everybody, and we can jump away and get going with the presentation. So we are talking about the subscription economy. And most of us, in fact, all of us have been involved in this economy for the last 35 to 40 years directly, where you're paying for a membership or a subscription, whether it's your cell phone or your gym, whatever the case might be, and you've been participating in this, but you only buying a product or a service. You're never being compensated financially for that. We are talking here about a company called LiveGood that is the membership that pays, the first of its kind in the world. And think about this. Here on the left of the screen are a number of local subscriptions that probably all of us subscribe to, one or multiple of these. Uber, Takealot, Checker 6060 is one of the new kids on the block. Virgin Active, think of your other gym memberships around. DSTV, Netflix, Takealot. Look at that, even Microsoft 365. We're paying so many different subscriptions every month for different products and services. Yet in all of these decades that we've been doing that, nobody has ever compensated you back. I've had a Vodacom membership for the last 30 years as of this year, April of this year, of March of this year. And in 30 years, I've never had Vodacom say to me, listen, you've referred other people and rated our service good. Here's a check for you. Never experienced that. On the right-hand side of the screen, look at some of those well-known international subscription memberships. Netflix is a very popular one here in South Africa as well. Prime Video. Amazon.com is another one. It's not on the screen there. Spotify, Costco. And look at those numbers of millions of people, 282 million members subscribing to Netflix every month, paying their $19.99. And all they do is, whether you watch the movie or not, they're looking for your $19.99 because that generates a massive turnover for the company. Nobody's forcing you to watch the movies and nobody's concerned if you don't watch the movie. Now, none of those companies pay you. None of them are going to send you a check in the mail for referring a friend or for being loyal or anything of that nature. LiveGood is the only one where you're going to find that. Why? Because LiveGood is becoming the next Amazon of social media, a one-stop online wholesale superstore, with the difference that your compensation is going to be coming out of your membership and not out of whatever it is that you want to purchase or use. That's the difference. And because there's so much value in this, people pay their small subscription every month and you are compensated every month from that. So if we look at it like any other company that launched at a particular time, we had to choose a date of launch, and that date happened to be the 13th of December 2022, a very interesting period of time. We were in the middle of a lockdown period at that stage, and the company launched with a wholesale membership as their business model. First of its kind, launched in over 200 countries at the same time. And it's a home-based business opportunity that profit shares its membership revenue with affiliates. Affiliates are you and I, those people that decide we want to partner with them. First of its kind, as I said, and it's absolutely amazing that you do not have to buy and sell products, that you do not have to base it on a point volume. Your small membership over here covers all of that. I'm going to use Netflix as an example. Let's say Reed Hastings had announced when he launched Netflix that he would put an affiliate program together on this movie platform. If you refer a friend, you get paid. Now, did they do that? No, they didn't. Not because of any other malicious reason. It's just they never thought of offering that to the public. But LiveGood does exactly that, because we are not dependent on making profit from our product sales. We cover the cost of products and services, but we don't make profit there. Our revenue comes from our membership model, and your compensation, my compensation, comes out of that revenue stream. It's absolutely phenomenal. So we saw over the weekend now, we've just crossed the 1.9 million members worldwide. As I said, we launched in over 200 countries worldwide at the same time, another first in the business world. And just to give you some idea of the growth over here, Facebook took 4 years to get to their first million members. Netflix took 2 years to get to their first million members. 3 years. Spotify took 2 years to get to their first paying, subscribing million members. LiveGood did it in just over 12 months. 12 months and 3 weeks to be exact. Absolutely phenomenal, the records that have been set. Last week alone, we had just on 9,000 people join the business. Why is that happening? Because there's incredible value and there's an opportunity to earn a residual income here. So here's our executive team. They all have incredible success and experience in the relevant industries that they come from. Ben Glinsky is our CEO. He came out of retirement at the insistence of one of his best friends, our director of network marketing, Nada Kazan, because Ben left the networking industry because of the disillusionment of what he saw. Companies only looking after that top tier of people, incentives and spending the money on them. But the average man and woman that got involved in the networking industry or in that company to earn another income was never really succeeding. But it was Nada who managed to get Ben to come out of retirement and put this opportunity together to assist the ordinary person there to be successful with that. Because we launched in December of 2022, in a very interesting period of time, it made sense to launch with something that the public was going to value and be able to use. And for that reason, they brought Dr. Ryan Goodkin on board and his wife, Lisa Goodkin, because they launched with a nutritional supplement range. But the difference is totally healthy, natural, and organic, certified, folks. We're not talking anything that's artificial over here, that's toxic to your body. We're talking about safe, high quality, and there's certification to back that up and verify that. Now, those 4 executives, because we are a home-based business, they operate from home as well. That's why the products that you're looking on screen, and this is just a part of it, it'll expand as time moves on. But the reason why we can bring this to market at such affordable prices that other people cannot compete with is because we are not attaching profit to the product itself. Let me give you an example over here. The top 3 products there, AG1, Numedica, and the Green Compass collagens are all products that you can purchase online. There's thousands of other products. Unfortunately, of those thousands, there are a handful that are really safe for the public. The rest have got all sorts of other stuff in that's not certified, not verified, fillers and coagulants and all sorts of stuff that you don't necessarily want in a nutritional product. But LiveGood, look at LiveGood's products on the bottom line. If you compare the prices, our Super Greens versus an AG1 protein product, a fifth of the price, $99 versus $18. Our protein product, our second product, our protein product, at a third of the price of Numedica's products that they are offering. Collagen, again, at virtually a third of the price of what is offered on the market. That's a massive saving. If you're spending $68 as opposed to $243, that's a huge saving for families. And this is just an example. There's a lot more you saw in the previous slide in the range. You can choose as and when you want to. Nobody's going to force you. It's the same as if you went to your local supermarket and we're going to purchase. You make the decision when you want to purchase. Now, on top of that, we have an international wellness pack. The wellness pack is 6 of the most important nutritional supplement products that you and I need to help our bodies because we're not getting this out of food. But now look at the price over there. $100 for all 6 of these products. I showed you on the previous slide, AG1 is $100 alone for a single product, and it's not organic and it's not certified. This is for any country that is outside of the United States, where they include the shipping globally. It's a generous offer from our CEO to make this available to us. Now, let's just kind of summarize a bit over here. LiveGood is not a health and wellness company. We're a wholesale membership club. Literally going to become your one-stop online wholesale superstore. That wholesale membership club is what differentiates us. Our platform allows us to bring the highest quality at the lowest price of whatever product and service we will launch going forward. That's of that best quality. That's the key over here. So we may have started with health and wellness. We've got household cleaning products that are on the way. We've got skincare products that are already here and more to come. Pet care is the next one that it looks like is going to be the soonest one that's probably going to be launched next. On the same basis of what we're talking about with the health and wellness for our own bodies, the same type of care for our pet care. And you must understand, pet care, in fact, all of these industries that you see on that screen currently are all multi-billion-dollar industries worldwide. But we're talking here pet care that is unfortunately exploited, and there's a lot of nonsense that goes on in that industry. We're talking about bringing the best healthiest, safest, non-toxic foods to market that are going to be good for our pets. Water filters, online services, educational services. The platform allows us to launch that which is going to be highest quality and bring it at the best available price. So 6 good reasons to look at the first part of this, the value proposition alone. Amazing products that are here and more to come. Incredible wholesale pricing. And really the wholesale pricing literally means cost price plus a few percentage points to just cover the distribution. The profit does not lie in the buying and selling of the products. And a 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. Why? Because the products work. The certification's there. You start consuming it, you're going to feel the difference. But if you don't, and you want to request a refund, company's not going to ask questions. They would refund you. Number 4 and points number 5 were the 2 that got me excited. When I've heard I did not have to buy and sell anything, I did not have to create auto ships every month where I had to get a certain volume of customers or I had to get a certain volume out of my team. None of that pressure's over here. It's an easy conversation to have with people. A powerful compensation plan that I'm going to run through with you shortly. But on the compensation plan, what tweaked my interest was the fact that I, for the first time, understood LiveGood is not a passive income. It's a residual income. What is a residual income? It's the income like the movie star or the author that writes the book or the musician that records the artist that records the record. And that record or that music is played ad infinitum and into the future. They earn a royalty income all the time, every time that happens. That's what we're talking about over here. And then the timing. Oftentimes people say, yeah, but I must be there right at the start. Most people haven't got the stomach to go through the launch phase. There's all the teething problems, the challenges in that. And it looks like things aren't the way the company said they are. We through all of that. That's all behind us. We're now in that phase where there's the growth. And you couldn't be looking at this at a better time to get involved than right now. So how do you do that? How do you get involved? With what I've just shared now, you can choose to be a member. And like you would pay your gym subscription or you would pay your cell phone subscription, you do the same here to LiveGood with a small $9.95 membership fee. And that gives you access to everything that is on the platform itself for your own leisure. That's to use at your leisure. That's being a member, $9.95. However, if like myself, like Brett and some other people that I see on the call as well tonight, you choose to want to generate that extra income for yourself and your family, then you register as an affiliate. You pay a once-off $40 registration fee and your first month's $9.95. When you've got that in place, you now are registered in over 200 countries worldwide with a back office that allows you to look at your business and monitor your business and see what's happening. The company does all that on your behalf, but you've got access to all of those reports, all of those sites to see what's going on in your business. And you simply share and invite people to an information session like this for them to come and make a first-hand decision themselves. There's no needing to please and explain and beg people in and answer questions that are that you may not know the answer to yet. Use these information sessions. So now we're going into the second phase of this. What does LiveGood offer you if you are interested in earning an income? LiveGood offers you one compensation plan with 7 streams of income within it. I'm going to focus on the first 3 streams of income, and I may touch on the 7th one, because that is the heart and the foundation of what makes this company grow and what is going to cause you to earn $1 income that you're going to be putting into your back pocket or into your crypto wallet or your credit wallet, however you choose to want to use your earnings. So let's look at our weekly fast start commissions. In LiveGood, you're going to be able to earn on a weekly basis as well as on a monthly basis. So in the same manner that you got registered for $49.95, when you share this opportunity with other people, they come and take a look and they decide to get involved. Every time they register at $49.95 and you are the person who introduced them, the company will pay you a $25 commission. Now think about that, folks. If you introduce just 2 people and they get registered, you've earned back already the same amount that you laid out to get yourself registered. In fact, you're 5 cents in profit already. But it doesn't have to stop there. Remember this, we're talking a weekly income. So you can earn, our business week runs from midnight Thursday night Pacific Standard Time to midnight Thursday night Pacific Standard Time the following week. And you will get paid your $25 fast start commission on every person registering in the business with you. So if you've got 10 people registering, guess what? That's $250 that you're going to earn for that week. If you had 20 that registered in the week, that's a $500 check that you're going to receive the week following. So that's your first income stream. Now just have a look at this chart over here. Not only do LiveGood pay you on a weekly basis, they attach your business to ranks and to levels. Why do they do this? Two reasons. Number one is it gives them an opportunity to recognize you for the efforts that you put in. As you go from an unranked individual, like we all started, through to bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, the company is able to recognize you for those achievements. But not only that, the key for them is they can pay you more. They can give you a greater income. Because look at what happens when you get to the bronze level. Not only are you earning 50% as a weekly fast start commission on anybody you've personally introduced to the business, but anybody that they go and introduce, whether it's that same week or a week following, it doesn't matter when actually, you would earn an additional 10% on your second level from bronze through to diamond level. Look at what happens when you qualify as a silver and you're recognized as a silver. Another 2 levels of income open up to you of everybody in your business on those levels at an additional 5%. And you can see what happens by the time you get to the diamond rank, our top rank in the business, you've got 10 levels of weekly fast start commission open to you, where you are being paid 50% on anybody you've personally introduced. And through the rest of your entire organization down to that 10th level, you're earning between 10 and 1% of all those people coming in. That's just your first stream of income, folks, your weekly fast start commission. Then we go to the heart of the business. The heart of the business is the matrix structure. What is a matrix structure? The same as any bank and any government, any business, in fact. You've got your CEO at the top, and he's got a workforce. You are the CEO of your own matrix structure. And the same for each person that comes into this business with you. They become the top of their own matrix structure. Now, a matrix works on a force 2x12, simply to create the residual income for you. What does that mean? Every person paying their $9.95 a month subscription, same way you do your cell phone or your gym membership or whatever memberships you're paying, out of that $9.95, you earn 2.5%, equating to 25 American cents. Doesn't sound like much, but on a full matrix, and your matrix won't happen overnight full, but as it grows, a full matrix would result in 8,192 people. That's a $2,047 a month residual income. Now, whether it takes 3 months, 6 months, a year, or 2 years to get there, that doesn't matter. You've got a residual income because people continue paying their membership because the value is so great over here. People don't stop paying. And that's the key over here. Not only are you going to win, but your entire organization. So let's link the matrix commission back to those charts and levels. Unranked, you've got anyway 12 levels of 2.5% on every paid membership open to you, giving you the potential of $2,047.50 a month. When you rank up to bronze, and what is bronze? You've just shared this with 2 people, and 2 people have decided to become involved with you. Whether they just want the $9.95 membership, or they want to once-off register for with the $49.95 and then just pay their monthly registration, that puts you on bronze. And bronze level opens up level number 13 for you. On a full matrix, now your income has jumped to double again. $4,095.50 residual income. Residual is month in, month out, month in, month out. And remember, no begging, no forcing teams to meet volumes, none of that stuff. Again, look what happens when you go to the gold and the platinum level. Your income again doubles because now what's happened? Level 14 has opened up to you. Now your income goes up to $8,192. Month in, month out residual income. This is a monthly income that is paid to you. So we've had weekly fast start commissions 4 times or 5 times, depending on how many weeks are in the month. And your first monthly commission over here. The goal is obviously to get to diamond. Why? Because then you've got 15 levels open to you, and your income, your residual income just from the matrix pay, those 25 cents is all adding up, adds up to $16,000, pardon me, month in and month out. Now, number 3 is also a monthly income. It's your matching bonus. And this, folks, is where I made my decision to get started, because it made sense. Your matching bonus is where your team is starting to win. Your people in your organization are making money. It's going into their bank accounts. It's going into their credit wallet. It's going to their crypto, wherever they're choosing to have it paid. If you've got 5 people that you've personally introduced, or let's say 10 people that you've personally introduced, and collectively they're making a $2,000 per month income amongst themselves, that's their money. The company is going to check match bonus you at 50% because you were the one that personally introduced them. That's $1,000 for you, but it doesn't end over there. Those people that are earning that money for themselves, they're introducing other people as well. The company will pay you on the silver rank a 10% matching bonus of those incomes as well. And you can see all the way through to diamond. And now it's not gone on levels anymore. You can see it says generations there. All that means is the company pays you on everybody coming into your business. It's unlimited income. Your income increases because your team's income is increasing. They are winning, and the way they win is their team wins. Nobody loses over here. Your team wins, you win, the company wins. The matching bonus is what's going to cause the biggest checks to come out of LiveGood. And just as an example over here, that column, that first column that says matrix, it's got the red arrow over there. All of those dollar incomes, this is from the back office, are incomes that these people are earning themselves. $180, $155.50. Now you do the maths and do the multiplication to rands. You can work that out for yourself. But on each of those, there you can see the red, the last column is your matching bonus. What the company is going to pay you because you've helped somebody else to generate and earn an income. On the silver and golds and platinum and diamond ranks, you can see the matching bonuses of 10%, 5%, 5%. I haven't got the example of 3. Oh, here's another one of somebody that was personally introduced again. They earned $14 over there. They earned $14. The company paid you a matching bonus of 50% of $7.38. It's absolutely phenomenal. Everybody wins here together. This is what Brett was saying earlier on, why I got excited about this opportunity, because I could see here, it's not just me that's going to win. My team wins with me, and that's the important part. Now, how do we get there? Diamond is the goal to get to. How do we get there? We get there by focusing on bronze. What you're looking at on your screen over here is not just the ranks. You are looking at a footpath to diamond. And the way to diamond is focus on bronze. Help people to become bronze. What is bronze again? Helping 2 people, whether they're members or affiliates, to become bronze themselves. 2 people and you are bronze. Show those 2 people how to become bronze and do it with a 3rd person. So now you've got 3 bronzes. You are bronze. You're going to rank up to silver. Your total team will be 20 people or more. If you want your team to become silver, show them how you became silver. And how did you become silver? By showing your 3 people how to each become bronze themselves. Folks, this is the footpath, and whether you choose to walk the footpath or run the footpath doesn't matter. That's not the key. The key is there's a plan and a path that we're following from the LiveGood side, and the second side is these information sessions. Tonight I'm presenting it. Other nights you might see Brett presenting it. You might see Hanneke. You might see Louise or Trevor or Johnny. A host of people presenting. In other words, somebody that's just been in the business a little bit longer than you, that knows the information, is here to help you. What is your work? What is your path to follow? Pick up the phone and invite your friend and say, listen, I've just heard this crazy guy in a blue shirt talking about something that I think I'd like you to come and have a look at. But I don't know how to explain this to you. Just come and take a listen for yourself. Folks, that's all you have to do. For 3 months, when I initially got started in the business, that's all I did. I kept inviting friends, family, and colleagues and people that I knew to come and listen for themselves. Some of them saw it, some of them didn't. Doesn't matter. I still do the same thing today. Now I'm presenting because now I'm confident enough to present it. Allow us to do the work, the heavy lifting on your behalf until you gain that confidence to do so yourself. So my advice to you is now, go back to the person who invited you over here. You need to dip your foot into the water in order to experience this. It's not going to fall in your lap out of the sky. Ask them to help you register with your $9.95 or your $49.95, whichever you want. And they will show you how to invite other people here. They'll do a 3-way call with you. You've got so much support over here. You're not going to struggle. We've got another little tool that you can have on your cell phone. It's called the link tree. It gives you access to everything. What I've just shared with you here now, it gives you access to products. It gives you access to training. It gives you access to information that you may need to and have a question. You can simply open that up and the answer is most likely going to be there. And then the most important one is number 5, lean on the system. The system is these Zoom information sessions. It's making the invite, bringing people to this and letting them make a decision for themselves. So I'm going to say thank you. And what you want to do is thank the person really who invited you onto this session, because they care enough and they love you enough that they thought and saw value in inviting you to come here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen there. And really, folks, go and ask that person who invited you here to just share their link with you. That link is going to ask you to put your name, your surname, and an email address in, and you're going to get one of the most amazing email correspondences from LiveGood, welcoming you and congratulating you on just taking a non-committal position, a pre-enrollment position. There's valuable information in that. But if you see this value, like myself and like Brett's and like Bucky's has seen, and who else do I see here? Like Eric has seen. Then what you do is you click the join now button and you just follow. It could not be simpler. It's such an easy process to walk through and follow. And we will welcome you into this team. We work as a team together. Folks, you're never on your own here. It's an exciting, simple concept. We just need to get out there and share it with people. So, Brett, thank you so much for tonight's introduction and for recording for us. Really appreciate that. To each and every one of you that have taken the time, given up your valuable time to be here with us this evening, thank you so much. Please go back to that person who invited you, grab that link, and let's see you on the next call. And then that same person will have and be able to tell you when